You spend a lot of time looking into Fast and Furious, and what strikes me as odd is that guys like you who've spent a lot of time looking at it still refer to it as a blunder or as ill-advised or kind of a mistake. When does it start to register in your mind, or when do you start to suspect that there's actual criminal intent here, where these people wanted to send guns across the border so that American guns are traceable at Mexico crime scenes so they can clamp down tighter on gun control?
And then they come up with trying to change the law.
Guys like Larry Pratt, GOA. So you do?
I've said repeatedly.
Because most of the time, and that's what I heard from.
minimum, it's a violation of Mexican law. Mexican drug laws.
So you think they are
very
purposely sending guns across the border so that they are traceable back to the states, so they can say, "Hey, American guns are flowing over the borders. We have to crack down on gun control in America." See that?
That's the intent.
Because you're saying they're taking advantage of the opportunity, but I think the whole thing was planned.
Well,
and that's not a conspiracy theory. I mean, that's just obvious.
Well, but the world that I have to live in is I have to prove it. I mean, I have to. There are lots of guys on my side that think that it was an orchestrated effort to undermine the Second Amendment.
What's your gut tell you?
My gut tells me the same people who are not smart enough to see that this never would have worked are too dumb to come up with that elaborate of a plan.
Well, maybe it wasn't supposed to work. Maybe it was supposed to.
I just get tired of hearing people. I just get tired of hearing people being like, "Oh, it was a mistake. It was ill-advised. It was a blunder." No, it was planned. These people are smarter than that. They're not that dumb.
There's no question it was planned. There's no question it was planned. And there's no question as soon as they got in trouble, they started pivoting to a conversation about gun laws. What I don't know, because wide receivers started under the Bush, what was his name? Gonzalez administration. Then we're to the point of arguing that the Bush-Gonzalez administration wanted to undermine.
Parties are the same, though. Parties are all the same, man. It's the same. It's the same agenda.
But he was watching. But you were saying that.
I would encourage you to say, look, because Larry Pratt at GOA, I heard him speak a year ago, and he said this is full blown. They're intentionally doing this to crack down on gun control. I would encourage you to come out and say this was it was orchestrated. I mean, stop painting it as a blunder, because it's obvious what these guys are. They'll do anything they can to crack down on gun control here, you know. And if it's planting guns across the border to say, look, the guns are flowing from. I mean, it was the ATF. Our gun dealers aren't sending them over the border. It was the ATF. So we need to stop softballing. We need to.
Not only was it the ATF, it was Homeland Security that didn't even intercept the weapons. They say our border is secure, but it couldn't even stop the weapons.
Well, they were sending them over there.